Lovelies. Hope you're all okay. Um, this isn't uh what I eat in a day or anything like that. It's just a little chatty catch up really. Um, just wanna, go through every put teeth back in. Just wanna go through a few things with you all, that's why. Sorry about the glare from my window. It's a bit annoying, isn't it? Not any better. Not really, but you can still see me, can't you? Just quickly as well, if you hear lick lick or munch, stop now, munch munch, little miss is munching this thing in the background of my ear. That's all I can do is, and I hate it. I hate people slapping their chops when they eat, and that's all I can hear. So she's lucky I love her and I allow her to sit next to me and eat this. Honey, give me a kiss then. Go on in. She's got such fishy breath. Anyway, I just thought I'd jump on. If you watched my yesterday's weighing update, which I'm sure you all have by now anyway, and thank you all for commenting on that video, by the way, to those of you that have commented and gave it a thumbs up and messaged me supportive messages and things. I appreciate it, and including private messages as well on my Instagram. Had some lovely messages as well this morning. Well, not completely lovely, but you know, a random chit chat as you do. Just getting everything off your chest. I had a nice little catch up with Laura about how I'm feeling and things as well. So yeah, that was nice, from the Budget Slimmers. If you haven't seen the Budget Slimmers, highly, I can't highly recommend them enough, but I highly recommend go visiting their channel. I believe it's the Budget Slimmers SW. Sorry if that's wrong, guys. If it is, comment it down the bottom. But yeah, Laura and Kath, they do Slimming World together. They've been keeping me motivated, to be honest, the past couple of days, and especially last night when I came home. Well, in the morning when I came home, because my group's in the morning. So when I came back and I was all woohooed, stressed out to the max. I watched some of their videos and they just cheer me up. They do. They just cheer me up. They're always doing something funny one way or another. There's always something. They're such busy people. They've got so many useful tips and tricks, and they are called the Budget Slimmers for a reason. I myself am in that situation. I don't work, as you guys know. I have a mental illness. I suffer with anxiety and depression, if you didn't know. I'm not going to go into it too much because I just don't like going on about it, but I suffer with it bad. I am on medication and everything like that, so don't worry. To people that may suggest, getting yourself some medication and whatnot, I am already on it. I've been this way since I was 18, so I've never worked. I'd love to be independent and have my own lifestyle and be able to go out and earn my own hard cash and say, yeah, I did that, but unfortunately I'm not in that position to be able to do that. Hopefully in the future, maybe. I don't know, but I've been suffering with it since I was 18. I've had it as a child, in my teens, but I didn't really, it was nothing of it back then, really. But I was going to doctors a few times with how I was and things. So, oh yeah, I got diagnosed when I was 18, and I'll be 29 in a couple of weeks. So a good few years. But I've learned to deal with it. It's me. I've accepted it now. It is what it is. I can't change it. As much as I could love to just say, right, get out of it, you're done now. Get out of your little bubble. I physically can't. If it was that easy, I would have done it a long blooming time ago. But yeah. Anyway, going off topic. But yeah, they are the Budget Slimmers for a reason, and I love following them. They help me so much. They get a load of amazing yellow bargain stickers, the Whoops stickers. My Tesco's is pants for things like that, and I can't really get to Asda and whatnot from where I am. So it's like, I can sometimes get some lettuce maybe, but not like the lettuce, if it's on offer, I get a load of, oh sorry, I got really itchy nose. I get the lettuce, that goes in my Rugrats belly, And also, yes, Kath as well has asked to see my boys, my boy rats. I will show them to you, but they're all asleep at the minute, so there's no point in me showing them to you. They're literally all sleeping. They are very lazy boys, up until about 3 o'clock, and it's only about 1:45. They are lazy boys. They're up early in the morning when I get up. Have a fuss and a munch and everything else. I have a chit chat to them. Yes, I chit chat to them. They make me feel better. I talk to them all the time, as I do her, because they don't give me this back. Have their fuss and whatnot. I give them all a little treat and things. They all wait for it, as they wait for one every evening. When I go for my last toilet, my last wee wee, they're all at the bars like little prisoners. They're all on their bars waiting for a treat. So I have to give them all a treat. They all line up. So sorry, Kath, but you just be seeing bare bums. Well, fluffy bums with wormy tails. Speaking of them as well, I am a little bit upset as well about that, because Gizmo is lovely. It's always my heart rats that this happens to. He's not very well. He's got a respiratory infection. The vets can't do anything. They'd say, oh, we can give you antibiotics, but it won't make any difference, because my other boy rat, Sparrow, had it. I had Sparrow and Splinter first, 2 boy rats, but Sparrow sadly passed away because he had a respiratory infection. I can't say that, but I hope you're not on about. And Splinter, he passed away not long ago. He got really ill. Yeah, he was really bad. I'm not going to talk about it too much because it really does upset me when it comes to things like that. I get really emotional. But I didn't just chuck them in the bin or anything like that, because I love them. They're my babies. They're my boys. They are buried in my mum's garden, in the front garden. Got their own little plot with a little fence around it. So me and Craig take them down there and do it all up and whatnot, and put some bits and bobs there. But yeah, Gizmo was always the ones that I really click with. Like, I love them all to bunches. Love them all to bits. But you know, you just get that little soft spot. Well, Gizmo is mine at the minute, but he's not very well, and last night gave me such a scare. That's all I needed on top of my stress was more stress. He wasn't breathing properly, and he usually, when I go over and I'll talk to him, he usually comes up, and he'll just come to the cage and he'll have his little fuss and whatnot and play about and try and grab my hands and things and grab my hair. I just realised I think it might have been Laura that wanted to see the rats, not Kath. I'm not sure, can't remember. No, Kath. The Budget Slimmers anyway, one of them. Sorry ladies, can't remember. But anyway, he wasn't very well. So it was the time for them to all have their treat. So I give them, the boys, their treat. And usually Gizmo's the first one on it. He's a greedy boy. He's usually the first one on it, but he took his time coming up the stairs. And then he got to me, and he just flopped down. I was like, I had to call Craig. I did not know what to do. I was like, what's he doing? So Craig checked him, gave him a fuss and everything, and he just wasn't really bothered about anything. He just sat there. Usually he tries to get in your face and sniffs your nose, gives you kisses and things, and he gets his beak in you. But he wasn't doing anything. So I tried to give him his treat again. Craig put him back, so I tried to give him another treat, and then he pushed the treat out of the way with his hand and clung onto my top, and he's never done that before from the cage. He's never willingly come up himself. He clung onto my top, climbed up and sat on my shoulder, and he didn't want to get down, so I just put him on the bed with me and Craig last night and stayed in there with us for a bit till we went to sleep. Oh, I've got on my nose. Stayed in there till we went to sleep. He seems alright this morning. Obviously he's still got his nose infection, and he's always wheezing as well. But he usually eats and everything's still the same. He's usually alright, but he's worrying me now, so I've got that on top. But a long-winded story. I want to come on here and tell you how stressed out I am right now. How anxious, how depressed I'm feeling. I still love you guys, bunches. But I'm just going to have the weekend off from vlogging. I know I don't usually vlog on a Saturday anyway, because that's the time with Craig, because I only get Saturday and Sunday with Craig. So I'm not going to be vlogging Saturdays and Sundays anymore. I am still going to be on plan. I'm still, hand on heart, I promise you guys, I'm still going to be on plan. I'm not going off plan, even though I really want to. I'm literally battling with myself, convincing myself not to eat these things. I mean, I've had porridge this morning, my B choice, with sin-free yogurt and water. So I didn't have any speed. No, I did. I had an apple. Sorry, I had a sliced apple on the side. But I didn't want it, and that was the easiest, quickest option to have to get food in my belly, so I wasn't hungry to eat everything else, because there's nothing that I wanted. My camera's really blurry, isn't it? Is that even any better? I don't know. But I just didn't want it, so I ate it anyway. I'm literally battling myself. I'm playing tug of war with my own head, because I want to eat everything that I'm not allowed, because I do comfort eat a lot, and I did used to have an eating disorder. I would be a secret eater. I didn't want everyone to know what I was eating. I'd hide food. I'd sneak out in the middle of the night and I'd go and eat things. I'd wait until people left and then I'd just binge and stuff my face. How much food I could get in my tummy, even though I physically wanted to burst, I would see how much food I could get in my tummy before someone came home, and I don't want to get back like that. That's how I ended up like this in the first place. Not through just being a greedy pig, but being a greedy pig and hiding it. But yeah, I am battling myself, but I'm not doing it. I mean, I know I had that £2 gain. I just got to work towards trying to get it back off. The thing that's upsetting me the most, if I'm honest, is the fact that I'm only £0.5 away now to being back in the 14 stone brackets. So if I have a gain this week, I am buggered, and I will be so disheartened and upset. I can't even express how upset I'm going to be feeling. That will be a tipping point for me, and I will really want to give up. I will literally want to give up, because I'll be like, well, what's the point? I'm spending all my money that I haven't blooming got on speed food and everything else, and staying on plan and prepping and writing everything down, drinking water, and gaining. But yeah, that's that rant out of the way. I'm not even going to go on about it anymore because I'm stressing myself out. So yeah, but I just wanted to let you know that I won't be vlogging on weekends. But I will be back on Monday. I'm just going to take a couple of days to chill, and weekends with Craig. I might pick up on Sundays again, maybe after a couple of weeks or something. But I just want to chill for the next few weekends. But I'm still going to vlog and do what I do. Maybe not every single day, but I will do what I can when I can, because I like doing it. You know, it keeps me on track, and I love talking to you guys and getting advice from you all and sticking together, and just the nice chats. You know, the community, the Slimming World community is amazing, and if it wasn't for you, I honestly, I would have come home yesterday, not spoke to you on here because I wouldn't be doing it. I would have gone into Tesco's actually on the way home, which I did do, but I grabbed some lemons, so some lemon water. That's what I got, and some baby treats for the Rugrats. But I would have gone in there. I would have gone past all the fruit and the veg, which, let's be honest, is always first in Tesco's, is the fruits and the veg and everything else. I would have gone past that. I would have gone straight to the back of Tesco's, gone down the bakery aisle, got a nice big tiger bread roll, come home, smothered it in butter, chucked some cheese on it, and I would have just ate that. I would have got a cake or a donut, a bag of sweets. I would have just ransacked. I would have sabotaged myself completely. So I do thank you all, and I appreciate all of you so much for sticking with me and making me to 800 subscribers. Getting me to 800 subscribers. I just can't believe it, and that's another. I don't want to quit because I don't want to let you down. I don't want to let myself down, but don't want to let any of you guys down either. And that's what disheartens me, is the fact that I've gained again, and last week I maintained. Before that I had a gain, and I know I've got to come home, I've got to sit here in my chair and tell you all. I've got to sit here and tell you, oh, I've had a gain. It really upsets me because I don't like telling you guys that, you know, I've had a gain, because Not the fact I don't want to tell you that I've had a gain. I shouldn't be getting a gain. I shouldn't have to sit here and tell you guys that this is what you eat. Well, not tell you what you eat, but this is what I've eaten this week. I've had this, I've had that. But I put £2 on. I don't. That's what got the first thing that pops into my head when I step on the scales. I'm like, oh no. Or what are you going to do to sort out next week? Or it's okay, you can pull it back. Anything like that. I don't have that conversation. So I've got to tell all my YouTube family now that I've put £2 on. I don't want to. I don't like doing it. It shouldn't have been a gain. If it had been a gain, I would have hands down told you the truth. I would have said why, what I've eaten, or I went off the rails, or stuffed my face, or anything. I would have told you, but I didn't. And you saw what I ate as well. So I've been told as well that it could be to do with water weight, water retention from holding on to my gallbladder and gallstones to protect it because my muscles hurting and my back, water around there to protect my back and everything. So that might be a reason why I'm heavier, plus the stones itself probably weigh, I don't know how much. So I don't know, it could be to do with that. Speaking of that as well, let's slam the doors again. Every little thing's irritating me. Yeah. Speaking of my back and everything, I had a letter come through telling me to phone up to book an appointment, but I couldn't work out why. Because when I told you before, the last time I went to the doctors, my mum said yeah, she needs the results for her back as well, and then I turned around and she's like, oh, her back's fine, and she shrugged it and went on to something else. Mum said no, she's waiting for the results of her back. They're like, yeah, it's fine. Anyway, right. This. I was like, oh, okay, so there's obviously nothing wrong with my back then. The other day it gave out on me, as I said, when I was walking Angel, and I fell to the ground, smashed my knees, hurt my wrist, nearly hit my face. Yeah, it's always hurting me. So I was like, oh, okay, well, there's nothing wrong with that then. And Mum said she was going to come to the doctors with me again, make another appointment this week. And then I got that letter come through to book an appointment at the hospital to have further checkups and something. They obviously can't tell me too much because they don't know, but the letter don't tell me nothing really either. But they want to investigate into my back some more. So there's obviously something wrong, isn't there? I mean, why would they need to do more checkups? Why would my doctor tell me that there's nothing wrong with my back if the hospital people are telling me that I need to be further investigated on my back? So the doctors obviously got it wrong. This is exactly what I mean. They don't listen to me. They tell me stupid information and then no one listens. No one listens to me. So yeah, that is on the 23rd of February. I've got to go there at 1:30, I think. That's when Jamie Lee will be here as well. So I'm going to have to leave Jamie Lee here with Craig because I don't think she's going to want to sit about in the hospital. Hopefully my mum comes with me. Hopefully she don't let me down. If not, then I'll be buggered because I can't really drag Jamie Lee to the hospital and back and wait about. And I know Craig would come as well, but it's just easier if he stays at home with Jamie Lee. So that's another worry. Make sure she's okay. Making sure I can get myself there. Make sure I've got enough money to be able to afford a taxi to get there because I don't get paid again by then. I don't get paid until the end of the month, which is no good because my appointment's the 23rd, so I don't know how I'm going to get there yet. And it costs about £7.50 from mine to the hospital and then £7.50 back, so £15, and I don't have a spare £15. Oh, I'm getting stressed. I'm trying not to cry. I did cry to my consultant. I did cry to my consultant yesterday because it's all getting too much. It's getting too much not having the answers to everything that I need the answers to. And it's always maybes, ifs, buts, don't knows. Which is no good to somebody that's got anxiety. If you suffer with anxiety, you know what I mean. You need to know the answers. You need to be able to get it into your head. You need to know what's going on. You need to be focused and not be all mixed and matched maybes or where to put yourself. You need to know what you've got to do. And at the minute, I don't know what I've got to do with anything that's going on in my life. I'm getting so peed off and stressed out. But I won't go off plan, as I said. I am battling with myself. I want to, if I do slip up or if I do go off plan or anything like that, I will jump on and tell you, even if that is at the weekend. I will just jump on and tell you. but if not, then you'll hear from me on Monday. So if you don't hear from me over the weekend, it means jobs are good. So yeah, I just thought I'd come on here and just have a little chit chat with you anyway. I hope I haven't bored you all to death. I just thought I'd try and explain a little bit about what's going on, and let you know that I'm sticking to plan. I'll still be following everyone on YouTube. So the Budget Slimmers, Trim with Tan, Jane, Helen, Gemma, all of them lovely lot. They just keep me going. Oh, I forgot his name. Oh no, is it John? I think his name's John. I forgot his name now. Oh, he's lovely. Yeah, I think he's Scottish. He's amazing. Oh yeah, I've recently discovered him, so I can't remember what his YouTube channel is though. I'm sure Helen or somebody could tell you. Or someone could tell you, or Gemma or somebody. But yeah, I'm going to be watching all of those lovely people. And Vicky as well, Vicky's World. Recently found her, she's been helping as well, like watching her. Who else do I like? There's so many. There's too many. Deb's Factor Fabulous, Debbie SW, watching all of them. So I will be keeping my mind focused. I will be keeping in touch with them all as best as I can. I will be messaging anybody who messages me on this video also, and anyone that private messages me on Instagram, which is VickySimkis_SW. So I will reply to any messages I get on there. It might take me a while, but I will get there. So I'll reply to everybody who messages me, because I just think it's brilliant that you take time out to comment or anything like that. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for sticking with me through this miserable time at the moment. I will get myself better. Well, not better, but better than I am. Yeah, and I will be back on Monday. I'm not going to give up. I am still going to go to group on Thursday. I'm going to stay to group this Thursday, because I couldn't fully stay because my anxiety was all messed up where my plans changed to get there and whatnot. So yeah, I'm going to chill out and watch a movie with this little rug rat. That one. You're going to watch a movie with me? Eh? Watch a film? Watch a film? Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to go watch a film. I don't know what yet. It'll probably be a Disney movie or something. So yeah, thank you for listening to me ramble for over 20 minutes. Sorry it's a bit of a long-winded one, but I just thought I'd get it off my chest, clear the air, let you guys know what's going on with me at the moment, and yeah, hope you all have a smashing week. Hope you all get the losses that you deserve. Stay on plan as best as you can. Do your best. It's all you can do is your best. You can't do no better than your best. So stay strong. Keep fighting the good fight, and we will all get through this. We will smash it eventually. Eventually for me anyway. So yeah, love you all bunches, and I will see you all in my next one.